Alright, today we're going to be reflashing a 2.8 Toyota Fortuner. As of this date on the video, which is basically August 2020, we are able to reflash 2016, 2017, maybe some 2018 Fortuner 2.8s. I'll explain a little bit in a while why that is, and the latest 2020-2019 models we still can't reflash. First of all, when reflashing, is the most basic analogy of that is meron kang phone, di ba? Meron siyang OS, operating system. So what we're doing is basically we're taking this operating system, loading it into a laptop, modifying it, and writing it back to the phone. So that's basically what reflashing is. It's called reflash because how it's done is through a USB cable. And the laptop treats your car's ECU as a flash drive. Yun yung reflash, kaya parang flash drive, yes. No, load lang, kasi parang flash drive. Magbabasa ka ng file, maglo-load ka ng file. That's it. And reflash and remap are actually one and the same thing. You mean the same thing. It's remap because the file that you get from the ECU, when you open it up, looks like an Excel file. May mga folder siyang ganon na madaming file. Ang bawat file niya, ang tawag dyan, map. So you have a fuel map, you have injection map, you have throttle map, so on and so forth. So you're remapping because you're redoing the map. So inside the map here, there are numbers. The actual act of remapping is simply erasing that number, changing it to something higher. That's it.
So yung values for lumalabas doon is 1 to 9?
No. The values are different per map, and then they're actually just values. They actually don't really mean much of anything. It's an arbitrary value. Let's say, pakita ko na lang sa inyo. Actual, mas mabilis yun. Kaysa mag-drawing. This is your file. These are the actual folders inside. These are the maps. Puro numbers. These numbers don't actually mean nothing. 0 is obviously sarado. Ito, if you can see here, why EGR blanking does not really help that much. 0 means that the EGR is closed. Pag may numero, may open siya. If you took a look at it, the range where it opens is actually pretty low. Ito lang eh. Ayan lang oh. So that, for all intents and purposes, it's only open up to about 2.8 na pretty much 20% tapak. Pag umupak ka, sarado yun.
Talagang limited.
Ang pinakamalaking bukas niya
sa entrada lang.
Sa minor lang. So that's why people keep saying na if you put, nag-blank ka ng AGR, lalakas yung kotse, hindi ganun yun.
Siyempre, wala kang sinusubo eh.
Hindi, nakabukas lang siya ng...
Walang pumapasok.
Nakabukas siya ng minor at saka light throttle. Pag umupa ka, it's really close. So you don't gain much more addition. Bali, wala talaga.
Parang pinabot mo lang.
This is actually done for environmental reasons because what EGR means is exhaust gas recirculation. You want, to save the environment, you have some of the exhaust gases go back para masunog ulit.
Mabalik
That only happens at very, very light throttle. Traffic, dahil hindi mo kailangan ng lakas. But the second na umupa ka ng malalim, sarado yun. Akala ng tao lagi nakabukas kasi. So that's wrong. So ang mangyayari dito now, since you want maarte ka and you want it blank, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take all of this one, change it to 0. Ayan, para forever siyang nakasarado. Yun. Something like that. Yun yung EGR delete. In effect, that is blanking the EGR electronically. So that thing will never open ever again for the rest of the car's life. Yeah, ganun yun. That's pretty simple because it's 0. Harder thing is something like this, like fuel rail pressure. This is a more complicated map to understand. For all intents and purposes, this means that this is RPM, this is the injection volume, then this is how much the rail pressure is. mm cubic. So that's pressure. What we normally do here is we start from about 1.2, go down here, then we give or take add about 20% more. That's our start. That's our basic starting point. So just by doing this map alone, lalakas na yung kotse. 20% was pretty much our starting point. It's different for every car. On diesels, it's very simple. As long as you have fuel, you have air, lalakas na lalakas yung kotse.
So hindi na kailangan lakasan yung pressure na turbo?
Meron din dito, control. Meron dito, boost control. It's this one, VNT. Ayun, boost pressure VNT control. So, ito naman yun. So,
Ang nangyayari niya, hindi basta as long as computed yung pumapasok, okay siya. Hindi siya parang...
it's well within para...
Hindi nag-over patibo para yung like span makina mo.
No.
Short eh, no?
No.
Kasi
This is why.
Oh.
So, let's say, for keep it simple, fuel pressure, target 100 at 3.5 RPM. There's a different target at 2.5. 80 na lang siya. At 2,000, tapos mababa pa. 60 na lang. Oh. If this is your maximum, and it only happens at 3.5 RPM, how often are you at that? And this is full throttle, full throttle. Yung talagang todong upak. Realistically, maski sa Pilipinas, gaano kakatagal ka uupak? NLEX na walang traffic. Matagal yung 1 minuto.
Tumatakbo ako minsan, sinubo ko lang, 180. After that, nag-marriage yung 180. Diyan. Meron pa, hindi ka naman sinasagad.
Yeah, pero yung 180 mo, anong RPM yun? I'm pretty sure it's not 3.5. It's probably something like 2.8. You're nowhere near the maximum power of the engine yet. May ibibigay pa. So, as far as longevity of the engine, you're still well within the engine's operating parameters. Hindi kontrolado. Ibig sabihin, kaya pa, hindi pa siya sagad. So, yung pinakasagad na driving mo, yun nga, 1 minute na todo upak, mahaba yan. At gaano katagal? 5 kilometers na todong upak, mahaba din yan. Saan mo gagawin yan dito? And sabi mo, assuming you did do 5 kilometers worth of full throttle, out of the 10,000 kilometers bago ka mag-change oil, that's only 0.005%. So, iiksi yung buhay mo dahil umupak ka ng ganyan? Hindi. The instant analogy that I can give here that every male will understand, simple. Remap is like maximizing your potential and then you get a shot of Viagra. Malalaglag yan dahil nag-take ka nun. Gagana pa naman, di ba? Yun. Your dick ain't gonna fall off just because you make upak a lot.
So in short, yung pag program, let's say, na galing sa manufacturer, parang inaano nila for longevity purposes naman talaga.
Every engine right now, if you're a car manufacturer, it's always overbuilt. You don't make an engine that will perform at 100 horsepower and then break at 105. Doesn't work that way. The best analogy again is yun, pako. Gagawa ka ng pako. Kasi to manufacture that payat na pako is the same cost to manufacture as mataba na pako . Gawin mo na lang yan. Para at least kahit anong ipako mo, hindi mababalok to. Same thing with engine. It costs it costs nothing to design a more robust engine, and it's always like that. Normally, always over. From what we know, Toyota, Mitsubishi, 3 times over the stock limit yung laman loob niya. That's why you can see on Facebook 300 horse na Montero, 250 horse na Fortuner. Kasi kaya.
Yun, sumabog ang makina.
Depende kasi yung tuning naman, once again, tuning is software . It controls only hardware. Nagko-computer ka ba nung college? Nagmo-mod ka ng PC? Nag-overclock ka? Anong nangyayari pag sinobrahan mo?
Pagka nag-overheat.
Tigok, di ba? Anong nasisira? Hardware. The software is still that. Kaya po, di ba? May bibira pa sa overclock pero sumuko na yung hardware mo. Yun. That's the equivalent ng kotse. You can push software further and further, but the hardware will give up come a point. So, yun.